Hello, beloved. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well out there. I know it's been a second, it's been a while since we've had content on this channel. I'm going to come through today with some support messages from the universe for today's Pisces eclipse, lunar eclipse, which is also being influenced by Neptune and Saturn opposite Mercury in Virgo. So we're going to do a past, present, and future read to help you just ground down, looking in on what would be closing out for you at this time, closing out for the collective, and we'll get some support messages for how you can best navigate this new chapter that's being ushered in. Especially because there might be a lot of divine timing that's happening right now. Things that have kind of been in the air are being cleared out, cleared up. There might be a new beginning that you've been feeling that's going to be happening for a while, just intuitively. You weren't really sure how it was all going to come together. And now with that aspect to Mercury and Virgo, some of the details are being ironed out, coming to the forefront. Might be providing a little bit of a reality check about how to do things, the best way to go about things. So let's go ahead and get, what is a past energy here? So what is the past energy for the collective, for those who are watching this video? Okay, so past energy, we have Five of Swords and the Hermit from the White Sage Tarot deck. So a chapter of, it could be conflict, of internal conflict, even isolation, of kind of having this internal battle with yourself. Maybe the path that you wanted to take versus the path that others were influencing you to take. Maybe you were giving too much of yourself in a situation, being that healer, that hermit, Virgo energy, giving yourself too much, feeling like you were being undervalued, not being seen, not being heard. And it's kind of like I'm getting the energy of having enough, like being fed up, like enough is enough. I'm finally going to put my foot down. I have done the shadow work. I have looked within, and I'm ready to close this out. I'm ready to say goodbye. I'm ready to let go of the stress, of the second guessing, of the confusion, the chaos, the miscommunication. I just want to be on the right path, on the right page with myself, with my goals, with the universe, looking towards the future. And what is the present energy for the collective and those watching this video? That one wanted to flip over. Okay, Nine of Swords. So there could be some anxiety about this. This is paranoia, a sleepless night. So this is ruminating. This is thinking about what all can go wrong rather than what can go right. So there might be a little bit of a support message here, just a checkpoint for you, that even though you intuitively feel it's the right fit for you, to let go of whatever pettiness, squabbles, miscommunication, resentment. Even though you feel like that is the right choice, you could be kind of in your head thinking about, well, how can I actually do that though? And that's where that Mercury and Virgo comes in, which is exalted. So you're probably going to get some clarity about that. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Why is this the present energy? Yes, because this is something that you've been going back and forth on. So Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, it's like you get the courage, you get the inspiration, especially sometimes if like there's a Five of Swords after something kind of triggers you or ignites this fire within you to want to let go. you get very into and you're like, yes, this is what I'm gonna do. And then it's almost like you kind of hit a wall, you hit a block, you have that kind of like insecurity about how to go about things, how to actually act on that with the Two of Pentacles here and how things would go out. It's almost like thinking about the worst of a situation, wanting to prepare yourself for the worst possible outcome, thinking about, well, what if this place or this person or this thing doesn't accept me, or what if that's the wrong decision, the wrong path, a mistake. There's a lot of anxiety about that, and if things will actually come through the way that you're hoping that they will, that you've been dreaming and manifesting. I'm hearing scripting, so maybe even like journaling, like how you envision this all to come together. This final letting go, this release. You want it to go a certain way for sure. And it's like there's the fear, which can be triggered by the Pisces energy of maybe it won't actually happen. Maybe this actually isn't right. Deep down, you know, though, with that Hermit, Virgos are just as intuitive as Pisces, folks. Just as psychic. So, you know it is. This is kind of the energy of standing in your own way. So I am getting the feeling of a support message being to get out of your own way. Don't block your own blessings with this fear, because then you can kind of get into self-sabotage mode. So definitely want to avoid that. This is a good energy, this Pisces eclipse. A lot of things coming to a close that folks have been waiting on, hoping for, wishing for, as it shows up in this reading, trying to manifest and make reality. So don't fight it. Challenge those little ego voices, the little inner critic. Challenge it, push beyond that. So future energy, what is a collective calling in the person watching this video? So we have Queen of Wands and Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, yeah, getting out of this stuck feeling, this stuck energy of feeling like you get so close to doing it and it never quite comes through. We've got the Tower at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles also at the bottom of the deck, which is all Pisces energy. Okay, bottom of the deck is subconscious Pisces energy, things you can't see. So with the Queen of Wands here, future energy, that's amazing energy to be in. That's like you've conquered it. You have nurtured that courage within you, that willpower to push forth and say, you know what? No, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to see it into fruition. I don't care what is going to come up against me. Six of Swords reverse. I don't care. Maybe this could be the energy of like looking online. I'm almost getting like hypochondriac energy of like if something has come up, you got like a sniffle or something and you're looking on the internet and you're freaking out and you're like, is it this? Is it this? It's like, no, you're letting go of that. We're going to wait for the clarity to come in, for the truth to come in. If it's like having an appointment and you're going to get it checked up on, it's giving that kind of energy. It's like, I will look into this. I will make sure this is going to happen. I will put a plan in place. I will get my ducks in a row. I'm going to prepare for the best possible outcome. And that's how you get in that Queen of Wands energy in the future. By not holding yourself back with these intrusive thoughts. And with the Tower, I think you're going to be surprised how well everything will fall into place. It's almost going to be like a shock for other people if this is you moving away from a job or a place of residence, or even dealing with friendships, letting go of friendships. It's like it's going to be a shock, but this for you is something you've seen. It has been a long time coming. And now it's just here. the moment has arrived, that it is in your reality, in becoming the present moment. And with the Ace of Cups here, I am getting a sense of just overwhelming self-love. This is, again, going back to that enough is enough energy. You're wanting to stand on your own. Nine of Pentacles. Saying, you know what? This is time to pour back into me. This is time to prioritize my emotional fulfillment, to prioritize what's best for me. This could even be like moving away from a place that has, sparked some health issues for you, that has caused some mental torment or depression. This could be moving away from a situation that puts you in a negative headspace. And you're finally like, you know what? Ace of Cups. I need to pour back into me. I need to put my well-being first. This is what's coming up in your support messages, which is what I'm pulling for right now with the Inner Compass cards. All right, one last card. Yep. You have to follow your own guidance. This is also giving me the sense of, with the Six of Wands reverse, not turning too much to outside input, outside guidance, really trying to follow your own intuition. This is like, don't lean too much on tarot readings. Don't lean too much on, a spiritual coach, or like, at the end of the day, you are the one that has to make the best decision for you to get you to where you want to be. Only you know your goals. Only you know what's best for you. And so this is kind of a reminder here. When you're getting to this future energy, you have to be able to stand in that decision that you're making, feel comfortable with it, make sure it makes sense for you, it makes sense for your life. That is something that honors you, that gives to you just as much as you are going to give to it. Think of it as an investment. Okay, so for your support messages from the universe, so guidance through this moon energy right now, which can be pretty elusive, or maybe some of the details, as we've said, they're kind of being ironed out right now. It's not really set in stone. You've got me time, which goes back to that self-love energy we were getting. I'm not going to lie to you, with the Tower card here, this could be just with the Ace of Cups, this could be letting go of relationships that are not serving you anymore, letting go of maybe even ideas, romanticizing places, people, things, comforts, letting go of that so that you can fully transform into this Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands energy. So for me time, let's go ahead and read that card. So this is again from the Inner Compass card tarot deck. And it says, me time. Give yourself one of the most valuable gifts, me time. Such a gift, and yet you struggle with it. It seems there is always so much to do and never enough time. To handle time well, it is important to use the short but tricky word no on a regular basis. Sometimes that means hard choices and discipline. Goes back to what we were talking about. But you gain the world from it. No matter how sociable you are, it is very healthy to also be yourself once in a while. In the end, going through life without moments of seclusion is exhausting. To be alone has nothing to do with loneliness. When you feel lonely, this often comes through a sense of incompleteness. Something is missing and there is a disconnect. On the other hand, enjoying time alone creates space. You can charge yourself up and feel whole from the inside out. You are connecting with yourself. This sounds paradoxical, but when you withdraw every now and then to have some personal space, your capacity to connect with others will increase enormously. This is giving Dark Night of the Soul energy, so this could be completing a Dark Night of a Soul, an ego death of some sort. This could be ending self-doubt, a chapter of self-doubt where you've just been kind of like second-guessing yourself, feeling like, you're not good enough, or what you're wanting to do falls short, or where you find yourself today is falling short. This could be a lot of internal conflict that you are closing out right now, us together as a collective as well. It's like people are just it's almost like a timeline shift or getting back on the right track. This is a course correct from the universe right now. All right, so the next support message is the healer. Let's go ahead and read what that card says. All right, it says you are currently going through a process of deep healing. The setbacks you are experiencing will eventually make you grow. Do not let them discourage you. It simply means that you are now ready to learn a few hard lessons. Saturn is wrapped up in this eclipse, so there could be some Saturn lessons on the horizon here. Go back to the Saturn video that we did. I'm kind of getting the feeling that that might be of help to someone out there. All right, so continuing on, it says these lessons can help you heal deeply buried wounds from the past and become whole again. At your own pace, in a way that you recognize, open yourself to change. This might feel awkward at first or even painful. Eventually, it will bring you closer to yourself. It is a beautiful human endeavor to find out what really matters. Shed everything that distracts you from your real self and your true nature. During this development, you will find that some people or situations no longer serve you. That's exactly what we were talking about. It is time to let go and say goodbye. Space then becomes available for things that are better suited for the new you. This letting go can hurt. That's the Pisces energy. You might have to mourn it for a little bit, and that's okay. Let yourself feel, let yourself go through that evolution, that shedding, that release, okay? Continuing on, it says, when you know that this pain is part of the healing process, it is easier to release yourself from the chains of victimhood. Before long, you will feel liberated and back on track. Isn't that what we just said? Wow. Say yes to transformation and accept the healing. You are capable of so much more than you think. Going back to that letting go of you're not good enough. You will rise out of the mud like a lotus flower with increased empathy, understanding, and wisdom. Now you can help others in their healing process. Nice. Okay. And the last support message here from the universe, we've got the compass. It says the compass card asks you to become clear about the direction you want your life to take. Are you heading the right way? Is there something holding you back? Are you able to let go of the expectations and needs of those around you? This is South Node Libra energy, North Node Aries energy. That could have also been playing a role here of wanting to sacrifice yourself for the sake of other people. And this is part of that healing, that shedding, that releasing, is to say, you know what? No, I have to put what's best for me first in this moment. Maybe at a different time I can do that, but right now, this is what I need. That's that South Node Libra that's playing a role here. Okay, it's kind of wild how this all ties into what we were just saying. So, continuing on, it says, are you able to let go of the expectations and needs of those around you? Just imagine what your ideal life would look like. You can ask yourself what you are passionate about. Does your path have an eventual goal? What is the first step? Go for it. Do not let yourself be distracted any longer. Remember, your gut feeling is your inner compass. That's Virgo. Virgo energy, and kind of tying it with the Pisces energy. Now, the Pisces energy is that elusiveness of not knowing, kind of feeling like you're directionless, kind of just have to go based off of what you're feeling. So as much as it might be enticing to allow yourself to spiral and to feel like it's just not going to come together and I might as well just give up, lean into that Virgo energy. Lean into that Mercury in Virgo. Try to figure out. Try to form that plan. That's also that Saturn energy. Try to ground down the Pisces fear by creating a plan. Maybe even a backup plan if it makes you feel better. But don't let yourself get swept away and convince yourself that it's all going to fall apart before it comes together, okay? That is part of this support message here. Continuing on, it says, every step you take and every decision you make is a chance to explore what your gut has to say about it. A compass never gives answers nor a detailed roadmap, but it will help you set course. The closer you get to home, the better you know the way. All right? So that's just some support messages, energy that the universe wants to send you during this time, during this Pisces lunar eclipse. It's not as scary as it may seem. Pisces is an unconditional love, very blessed spiritual energy. So don't let yourself get wrapped up too much. You don't want to lean too much into the Virgo energy either, of just getting in your head. You don't want to get too much into the Pisces energy of self-sabotaging. Don't get too caught up in dreamland and getting in your head and thinking all about the what ifs and romanticizing things. You actually want to be moving forward. You kind of have to get into that grittiness, the nitty gritty detail, devil in the details. You kind of have to get into that this time around, and that's okay. It's okay. It's all about that balance, that South Node Libra, Aries North Node energy. If you can find the magic sweet spot for that for you and what that looks like in your life, you'll get through it. You will know the next step as you trust yourself more and as you believe in yourself more. So that has been the message for this Pisces eclipse. Please let us know how your eclipse season is going in the comments below. Let us know what kind of content you'd like to see here. If you want more moon-based readings, astro readings, in addition to affirmations, what kind of affirmations do you feel like will help you right now in this chapter of life? Let us know. Thank you so much for being here, beloved.